Hey everyone, welcome back to Code with Ro. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more coding tutorials. Today we're diving into CSS filters and blending modes to show you how you can enhance the visual quality of your web pages. Let's get started. CSS filters allow you to apply graphical effects like blurring, brightness, and more to your elements. They're a powerful tool for creating dynamic visual effects right in your browser. So for this tutorial, you're going to need an image that we're going to be filtering or editing. So in my case, I already have my profile picture that I use in my other videos. So I'll just create in my body tag, I'll add an image source that's pointing to my profile pic PNG, and I'll just give it an alt called sample image. And the class that we're going to modify in CSS is going to be called filter dash image or IMG. And then I'll I'll add this class called filter IMG, and I'll close the tag, and I'll save my CSS or save my HTML file so that you'll see my profile picture pop up. Now what I'm going to want to do in the CSS is I'm going to copy paste this class name, and I'm just going to do dot filter image, open curly brace, and let's add some filters to it. So first I'll add a blur of 5 pixels, and I can add a brightness. So I'll increase the brightness by 120% or 150% actually. And let's do a filter, and I'll add a contrast by 120%. When I hit save, you're going to notice that the picture actually looks a bit more neat. So here's how it looks when I have nothing on. This is the regular image. And now when I save this, it looks a bit more crisp, clear, and so on. And you can combine multiple filters to create more complex effects. So let's apply a blur and a contrast filter together, just like this. So if I had a filter and I could do blur of 4 pixels and a contrast of 200% and save, then you're going to see that it looks a bit crazy. And this is already stacking with my other ones. So if I were to erase these and hit save, well, it still looks really wonky. So blending modes determine how an element's content, let me erase it. Blending modes determine how an element's content should blend with the content of the element below it. This can be used for effects like color mixing, creating shadows, and more. So now I'm just going to go over to my HTML file, and I'll create a div class and call this blend container. And in this div, I'm going to add the image source of my profile picture again, and I'll add an alt called background image. And the class is going to be background, meant to lowercase that, background dash img. And I'll close the tag. And now I'll hit Control Save, and you'll see my other image pop up on the bottom. And when I go to my style.css, I'm going to add a dot blend container, and I'll do position is going to be relative, and I'll do a width of 300 pixels and a height of 200 pixels. I'll hit Control Save, and then I'll do a dot background image, which is our HTML class over here for our image source or the bottom picture, and I'll do width 100% and a height of 100% also. And then I'll do dot blend mode, and for this I'll do position will be absolute, top will be 0, width will be 100%, height will be 100%, background color I'll do RGBA of 255, 00, and 0.5. Give it that maroonish color, or it's red but half the opacity. And I'll do mix, blend mode, and I'll do multiply. And then I want to select the color white. I'll do display of flex, and I'll justify the content to be in the center and align items to also be in the center. And in my index.html, I'm actually going to delete the first one and hit Control Save. And you're going to see one of the mistakes I made. I call this blender container, but it should be just blend container. And it's going to kind of shrivel up in the corner here. And that's a wrap on CSS filters and blending modes. Experiment with different filters and blending modes to see what creative designs you can come up with. Remember, the key to mastering CSS is practice and experimentation. If you found this tutorial helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. Don't forget to check out our Patreon and through the link below for more exclusive content. See you in the next video.